the sounds of this lovely, lovely game here function, at least for myself. Whether it functions on this, on the stream, that's the word. I will be able to figure that out eventually. But for now, it's the start of the stream. Probably properly this time because of the fact that it's working. Yay. Alright. Let's get this thing working properly. First, get things rolling and moving and grooving. Oh no. Alright. Welcome to the yes. Welcome to the stream and or video, depending on where you're watching this. It's sleepy hours right now. I feel probably the most tired I've ever been while trying to make a video or stream or anything. So, welcome. According to some set of statistics, I'm not even sure where the joke's going, and Veqs is bad at jokes, so that's a good statistic to listen to. This is gonna be fun. Ah, I see. There's something in the ground under there. Alright. So, we're back in the hardcore world. Gonna be doing things. Hey, Loki. Is the sound for the game working on the stream? And at a good level? Because I don't want to unmute the stream and... Alright, that's good. Just realized there's pigs over here. I could make a pig farm. Or I could just leave them be, because I have chickens. Chickens are superior. Not in food saturation, but in the fact that they do that. They spawn inside of walls and die. It's my favorite thing. Alright. ADD is gonna be on hyperactive mode for a good long while here. For a good long while. Because I am the sleepiest person in the world. So, right about here is where, on stream, my microphone decided to cut out and stop functioning. Not sure how long this goes on for, but towards the end of this stream, it happens again. So, I'm gonna cut out the very end of the stream, but I didn't do too much of importance, but gather trees towards the end of the stream anyway. It's slightly edited for the sake of your ability to enjoy it in a video format. And that's it. I don't remember at all what I was talking about here while I was doing sugarcane things. I'm pretty sure it was something about mentioning the villager farming and how tiresome that would be, because it's complicated and I don't want to do work while I'm sleepy if it's complicated. I think that's what I was talking about. Anyway, This ends at like 8 minutes in, so if you want to skip ahead to there, I'll probably have something in the description for you to be able to skip ahead there. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't happen again. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the stream. When this turns into an actually edited video, it's probably gonna be a lot better. See you when my microphone starts working again. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. That's cool. For some reason, it decided that my microphone didn't want to work anymore. Listen, I don't know what's been going on today. Stream weird. Stream weird, champ. I actually don't know if I have that enabled or anything. So, you know, it's whatever. Go ahead and put that in there. And, once we get this smoker done, we're gonna go make another portal, not by picking up blocks of obsidian, but by doing the speed runner tactic of using a lava lake. Because I know there's a lava lake semi nearby. I also, I should make I should make a, what is the word? I know there's a word for it. A word that I'm looking for. This is what I wanted. I wanted golden armor. And I didn't realize I already had some. That's okay. I remember golden armor is an important thing to have, and you know, I'm probably gonna actually leave the mending thing here because despite the fact it's useless golden armor, it's also kind of useful in the fact that I will never have to make another set of golden armor once I have the capability to quickly mend that golden helmet. And the golden helmet is the same armor as a iron helmet, whereas the golden boots are not. So TLDR, it's better to use the golden boots first. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Last thing, I need some blocks, and then we're gonna ride our horse out and see if I can find. Yes, I think my words managed to call it a hearse. Ride the horse out, try and find a lava pool, because I don't remember exactly where one is. But that's okay. Why is my... Oh, that's weird. Hang on. Oh man. I don't like that. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pause the game because not a good idea to leave it running in the background. Just 2 seconds, see if... whatever. Okay. Well, here we are in the desert. I'm sure there was a lava pool somewhere along here. And of course my phone goes off again. It's oh so loud and annoying. I'm gonna try and keep that relatively quiet for the sake of the video and live stream. Something I've realized over trying to do the live stream thing and the archiving it on YouTube and stuff like that, I really don't like the sound of my voice. I sound very high-pitched to myself, and my lisp is a lot more noticeable than I thought it was, which is an unfortunate happenstance. And oh, you know, might be a good idea if... Alright. 2 seconds. I swear this is the last time that I need to do something. I just need to go ahead and restart my Minecraft because of a little bit of frame droppage. See if it helps. If it doesn't, whatever. I guess we're having some frame droppage. That's fine. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Pause the recording for now. Just to make sure it doesn't break Boop. Alright. Back to Minecraft thing. Surely you can... There we are. Thanks, Lo. I mean... Oh, this. Look, if you... Sometimes if you log out when you're riding a horse, and this apparently doesn't depend on if you're on a server or not, you can, still functionally be on the horse while you're off the horse. It's kind of weird, kind of silly. Anyhow. Might sound great to you. Don't sound so great to me. Then I don't think almost nobody. No, that's not the correct sentence structure. I don't think almost anybody truly likes the way they sound on a recording. Oh, that's okay. Like, I could try to sing something and I feel like, oh yes, the bass in my voice, the amazing sound while I'm doing it, and then I listen back to the recording and it's just like, why do I sound like this? This is a travesty. I cannot abide. A travesty I cannot abide by. Yeah. So you understand. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we are. Boop. 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 It's super notable. Now, I'm not entirely sure how to do this, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. See. Yeah, I don't think that's actually correct, the way I just did that. That's fine. I can make it work. There we are. This is absolutely the exact speedrunner's tactic for making another portal quickly with lava buckets and water. Don't question my genius, for I shall always outmatch you. I forgot to bring iron for iron pickaxes. I know what I'm doing. I swear. Kind of impressed that's actually worked thus far. Just a little bit amazed. Despite doing it wrong. If it's stupid, but it works, it ain't stupid. clearly. Alright. I'm going to, leave now, because I forgot a flint and steel, as well as iron for pickaxes, and torches, and about a dozen other things I should probably bring. So, at least I know where it is now, and the frame is already built. I should definitely bring a cauldron, I'm pretty sure, because if I get set on fire, that's a bad thing. Pretty generally, if you're on fire, stopping, dropping, and rolling is the adequate way of putting yourself out, but Minecraft doesn't have that feature, and you require water to put yourself out, which I'm not sure how that... Guess that's not the flint and steel, but I thought I had. Yes, I do. No, you know what? Bringing in flint and steel anyway. Good idea. Should probably do it. And an iron block should work. I hear somebody making coffee, and I kind of want to go stop the stream. Pause for just a minute to go and get some coffee for myself as well. But also why, though, is a question I would ask myself, and the answer is because, you know, coffee is delightful, it's delicious, it's probably some of the best substance one could ever make. And tea, of course, is also up there. Tea's good. If you fancy a nice, smooth, not bitter drink, you absolutely have to make it the right way. Then, with coffee and tea, there's a million different ways to make coffee or tea. But right now, I'm just drinking water. Because it's important to hydrate yourself, even if you don't plan on doing physical labor. Like 58% of Americans are dehydrated. I don't know where that statistic came from. It probably just came out my rear end right there. Because I don't actually learn statistics. All I know is that I can make funny jokes sometimes, and then sometimes I can't. And I forgot to bring Slate, my horse. Yes, I named the horse Slate. I should stop breaking these. They were yeah. It's okay. I'll be fine. Not traveling by horseback. Just walking along, all slow and stuff. I was about to say I probably should have brought more food, and then I realized, wait a second, I have 39 blocks of food. 39 times 3 sure is some math. I also heard some skeletons and zambles, but if you couldn't hear them yourself, you probably could at least hear the, you know, maybe a decent idea to actually mine up some of this obsidian before I get going into the nether. And I forgot to bring a cauldron, which that's completely fine. Let's ignore that fact. And instead focus on the fact that that I did get iron pickaxes. I'm just gonna mine up 6 total blocks, maybe 7, because let's see, we can grab the corners of the portal and that spawns on the other side, so we can have a number of obsidian equal to the amount necessary to create a portal simply by creating a portal. If you have 6 already. I feel like that's a clarifying statement I should make. Let's see. I gotta love the sounds of the nether portal. They're quite loud and obnoxious. Reminds me of home life pretty generally. Oh man. Just realized I actually have to be a human person tomorrow. That's gonna suck. I do hope we don't spawn in the middle of the air. Oh, this is vaguely interesting, generation. Oh man. This is vaguely concerning. Okay. Alright. Well, first of all, we got ourselves the Goldie boy. Let's not walk on the gravel, because gravel stinks. And let's also take a moment to celebrate the fact that we spawned next to a warped forest, because that means we can get warped fungus and not be super afraid of whatchamacallit, the piggos. Wow, this is actually an interesting spawn. I've not been in the nether a whole lot in the newest update here. Hello, pigman. Monsieur Zombie Pygmy. I actually don't know how to pronounce that word, so pretty sure I've screwed it up immensely, and I'll be told off in the comments if any people who actually know how to speak that language. French is... I could have just said French instead of that language, whatever. Alright. There's Enderman here, which is... ow. Always a good thing. Endermen being the reason for my demise. Alright. Well, if I had a saddle, I would... Well, I do have a saddle, but I don't want to go back to get one. Really. There's a whole lot of these bad boys. Do we need a special sort of thing to place this on? Does it need to go down on these grassy tiles, I guess? Alright, well, that's a good thing to test out before we get to doing things. Neat little root things that grow up out of the ground, sure. I'll be honest with y'all, Chief, I don't know what most of this stuff is. I'm just here because it seemed like a good idea. I do like that little sparkly effect that you see right there. I think that's just the basalt biome over there. But it's very nice and sparkly and it's fairly pretty. Oh, tomorrow. About tomorrow. I was mentioning I have to be a person tomorrow and do normal contributing to society type things for UC. Was that the ghast? Or have I heard... Okay, the ambience here is absolutely terrifying now. So good on the developers for managing that. Well, soundtrack designers actually. Bye bye. So I have to do college class, a singular college class that hopefully won't be long, but is going to be vaguely irritating, I assume. Because I always assume something is going to be irritating until I have done it and strictly know for a fact that it won't. Interesting. But yeah. That's going to be fun. Hopefully it goes over relatively well and things happen nicely, and I like the fact that you don't need shears to pick this stuff up. It's fairly nice. There's a lot of pigmen around here. Baby zombie pigmen. I don't like those. I don't like those at all. I don't like baby. Oh Lord. I didn't tell you that? Could have sworn I did. Okay. Well. It's not a very... It's not a very long class or anything, it's just... something for my creative writing. And how to publish stories if ever I get to the point where I can do that sensibly. I needed some of these, so I guess I'll gather up a few bits and bobs for a water elevator. And I need some soul sand, but I don't really want to go over there due to the sole fact. Sole fact. Looks sorta dangerous, yo. However, Mama didn't raise no bitch. She didn't raise an intelligent person either, but didn't raise a bitch. Well, that's not being fair to my siblings. She might have raised an intelligent individual, it just wasn't me. Thanks. I will try to not completely fail in that class. That'd be great. I'm sure it's not going to be so devastatingly difficult as to be easily failed within the first day. And just complete... Then again, I know myself as a, easily distracted individual, so possibility that I screw something up is stupendously high. Alright, bud. I should really go ahead and find myself... I should bind up a bunch of netherrack, and I should find myself a decent bit of gold and trade with these fellows at some point. Let's see. Stand here and... Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what to do with nether wart or crimson fungus or stuff like that. Hello, bud. Yes, I have gold armor too. I am as cool as you, buckaroo. I don't like going near lava edges. Ooh, especially with frame stutter, that was not nice. Dear Lord, the ambiance. Spot on for making me terrified. Very cool. I like these blocks. These blocks are pretty. They make a very interesting noise when I break them too. Oh jeez. Ah, you can carry those too. Alright. It's like vines, but... Ooh. This bad boy. Yeah. Will do if, when I get untireded. Lord. I've never felt really... When I go into the nether, I sort of just feel like, oh, it's another biome. That's what I felt like before, and pretty generally that's how I've thought of it, but in this update it makes it quite a lot more alien, and actually a little bit terrifying, so it's pretty cool. I need to not look into the warped biome very much because I know there's Enderman there, and there's a lot of them. So it would be a bad idea. Hello, people. I know I saw one of the big pigs running around. At least I think I did. If I didn't, that's oh, hold up. Ah, interesting. That was fancy, I guess. way to make some sort of fancy shot. Interesting filter. I'm sort of just like pacing back and forth here, not wanting to do a whole lot because I'm just a little bit nervous, and I feel like it should be understandable why I'm nervous. But, you know, never know how people are gonna react to certain things, and the fact I said I'm nervous, I'm just like, haha, this person's scared of the nether? Oh my gosh, what a noob. What a dweeb. What a nerd. I'll see. My counter argument to somebody who says that you're the one who chose to click on this live stream and or video and watch this noob, dweeb, nerd play this game and be afraid of the nether. So, really, joke's kind of on you. Because, I can't force people to watch this stuff. Yeah, that's true. I am. And people who play video games, that's a fairly nerdy thing to do, yo. But, here we are regardless, because it's fun. I mean, yeah. Go ahead and gather up a decent number of blocks to be able to use in building things. Just to be safe. Gather up some soul sand here. That makes a new sound. Like it's breathing. That's fairly interesting. I'm sure other people have noticed and pointed that out before, but I'm noticing it for the first time. That could have been bad if I swung a bit wrong. Interesting. Generation. Anything of use? Not that I could see. No nether fortress. No bastion. Currently. So, for now, I've acquired what I came to acquire. At least partially. So, ow. I don't recall if piglins can trade nether wart. So, I suppose I will figure that out. Soon enough. Hello, Piggo. You know, if you were a piglin, I would be much more happy with your presence. Instead, please. Be welcome to the water. Do you not know how to... Do pigmen not know how to... They don't know how to swim. I didn't know that. Wait. No, they do. They know enough to how to swim, at least, to get out of pools of water, but... An interesting little factoid. It did not appear to be swimming. So that's cool. I heard a rabbit hop next to me and I was very confused as to why I heard footsteps. Oh, I'm gonna need to download the VOD. I wasn't recording that entire time. I'm annoyed with myself. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's whatever. I just need to not take a super long break and I can upload the VOD directly. It'll be fine. I'm nearly done with the simple cutting of the breaks in the D&D VOD, so that's fine. The first bit of netherrack placed in the overworld. It's gonna spread far and wide. Oh, the second reason I wasn't going to stream tomorrow. I forgot. Besides the fact that I have classes, or a class, also MC Championships is tomorrow. So it's not really, it's probably not super conducive to the fact that I want some amount of viewers to be streaming Minecraft during MCC. Because, I mean, I feel like it's understandable, the reasoning behind it. Not even having to say it. You're not gonna get a whole bunch of views if you live stream during MCC. Just not gonna happen. I don't know if this is the most effective way to be doing this, but this is how I've chosen to do it, so whatever. There we go, this is more effective. Alright. Now we go ahead ahead and under here, go ahead and, no, other one. And oh, it needs to be source blocks. Okay. This is going to be slightly more frustrating than I thought it was going to be. That's fine. No worries. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. For now. The good and cool way of okay. The problem with that is, okay, there's problems with this entire elevator thing. In all fairness, it's bad. There's problems. Like, overall. I need to... Okay. Go ahead and... Alright. Now that that's established, now I need to get up, preferably without actually using ladders, so I don't have to break the ladders again. Just do this. Slow, but it works. Are you sure that that trick with the seaweed works in this version? It's the latest version, so... Like, I don't know, but, you know. Man, thrilling content. Thrilling. So you're not sure, is what you're telling me. This is the wrong direction. It means I need to go to the ocean. There's a skeleton over there. I did see it. Well, I guess I shall try to commit seaweed. And if it doesn't work, I get to blame you. Haha. I hear a lava pool. I want... Okay. That's neat. I forget which way the ocean is. I always do this. I never know which direction anything is. I can run, I guess. There's another lava pool here. I feel like lava pools are set to spawn more frequently in deserts. Or potentially just in hot biomes, I guess. Which is to say deserts and mesas and maybe not hot humid biomes because that would include jungles. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Instructions unclear. Yeah, I don't feel like this direction is actually where the ocean is. It's probably over this way. Rather, that direction. I don't think that's the way of the ocean. There's the nether portal. There's a whole bunch of river around here, but ain't no ocean. Meh. It's a sheep. Come on now. It's making a massive circle around my home base for I know not where. For I know not in which direction the ocean doth lie. It's over here. I now know the direction in which the ocean doth lie. See before you the grand beauty, the blue expanse, vast and desolate as the desert itself. Yet, beneath the surface. It is not death that remains, but life. I don't know, something poetic like that. Are you sure it's seaweed, not kelp? Because if it's seaweed, it's this grass stuff, which is actually called seagrass, but that's semantics. Well, no, it's... Oh yeah, I think that's semantics. No. Technically it wouldn't be semantics because it's a different kind of plant. So it's not semantics in the sense that it's more than just the words being wrong. But it is semantics in the sense that I was using the wrong word for the wrong thing, assuming the word meant the same thing. Or something like that. So kelp. Okay. I know how to say things. Alright. With a stack of this and several tropical fish. Ooh, there's a pink one in there. Come here. I wanted to keep the pink one because it's pink and different. Also heard an Enderman. He went brr. Haha, Enderman go brr. Hello, Wolfie. All lovey-dovey now. I need to go get some bones and tame some of these wolves, actually. That is something I can do actually now-ish. Ow. Whee! Alright. Once I get the water elevator working, after I put the... I don't know if I have a name tag for this fish or if it'll despawn because I don't. But I'll put it in the tank anyway with hurdy-gurdy. And if it despawns, then it's unfortunate, but not a severe loss. Just a fish. There's plenty more of them in the sea. Although I'd like to keep it. I wonder if pufferfish poison other fish. That's something I should probably know before putting another fish in with the pufferfish, but... nah. It's just, trust our guts. It'll be fine. I'm sure. Hello, Chimkins. Ah, the fish tank. Hello, hurdy-gurdy. You have a friend now. And I've got a bucket of fish water. It's a very interesting looking fish. All pink and blue like that. Not sure what kind of fish it's trying to emulate in real life, but it's... unless it's not trying to emulate a real fish. Hey, is there water down there? I think there is. Whee! Swish. Alright. Now, let's actually see. Wait. Dirt. Let's see if this works. Dirt. I'm sure you need kelp and that up a bit and kelp. 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 And take the top bucket. Oh, I guess it does work. I think. Alright. Let's try this out. Deep, 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 deep. Come on now. No, that's not a full block of water. Okay. Kelp. Kelp. Interesting. Well, that appears to work. Apologies for being so quiet in this stream. I did say that I was tired. I am tired. I also want to be somewhat engaging, but you know, there's only so far one can go with the complete and utter inability to say words at a I don't know, something. Regardless. What I'm doing here is clearly very important and impossibly difficult, so it must be treated with the utmost respect, despite the fact that I've now destroyed part of my house to be able to make the elevator that I want to do function. That's fine, don't worry about it. I won't run out of air. That's not a problem. That's not something I foresee ever becoming an issue. This is going to be incredibly slow, though. And not gonna lie, it would be incredibly funny if the way I managed to die this time was drowning. Probably thematically somewhat appropriate, given the last death was attributed to Enderman and stupidity, dying in a substance which wards away Enderman, which I think I had a bucket that I could have used, but I didn't. It would just be funny. You know. A right laugh. Truly hilarious. I'm not sure when I'm going to end the stream. Probably not going to do too much more, because sleep is probably important since my class is relatively early. More early than I would have cared for. I need to get better at using my keybinds. Still not very good at it. That's okay. Nope. There we go. Alright. Now at the very bottom of this, gonna go ahead and put down some dirt. Gonna go ahead and put some dirt down in these locations so that water stops. Do you mind? Could you maybe not? There we go. There we go. Alright. And this bad boy can move as well. Get over there. Stop that. It's really annoying. Alright. I could have solved that problem just by not putting the torch on the floor, but that'd be an intelligent solution, and I'm not about those. I don't know if I have enough blocks to be able to do this all the way up, but I think I do. Just barely. Yeah. Alright. Now I go all the way down, breaking. This is the most efficient way to do it. And go all the way back up, placing. What exhilarating content. I don't think I'm super close to the... No, I am. Alright. Not even close. Not concerned for even a second. Oh. Alright, and... neat little waterlogged slab here. Alright. And so we go down... and we place... I don't recall which... Alright, I'm gonna place this one here for now. go up. That's close to the bed. Okay. Do I have my nether supplies? Those are outside. Oh. Oh, those are full blocks. Mobs can spawn up there. You gonna die yet, bud? You wanna burn to death? Ow. Rude. I didn't say, did you want to burn me to death? I said, do you want to burn to death? Jeez. I jumped as if I would be able to grab the bones off the roof. Alright. I wanted to use... Oh. Here we go. I don't know if these work underwater, but I'm assuming they do. For no other reason than they are blocks. I'm not sure how tall this whole hallway is. Alright. Gonna go ahead and... Nope, nope. Alright. Stops off at level 13. Okay. And 68. So 68 minus 13. I'm not bothering to do the math. 55. Alright. Alright. I have a general idea of what I want to do now. So... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't catch myself here, so I can have pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Catch myself here for bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting out loud because no, I can't count in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not gonna be perfect, but I can try. One, 2, 3, 4, 7. Do 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 do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. We got ourselves some lights in our water elevator so that the middle block does not spawn anything. Not that I know if it would do that originally without intervention, but better safe than sorry since we sleep right next to it sometimes on occasion. when I'm not sleeping elsewhere. So that's pretty cool. You got a little elevator. Man, it's a whole lot faster going up than it is going down. Look at that. Look at that speed. Truly immaculate. There we go. And I know there's a better way to get out of these than just having ladders, but for now, ladders is the way. Hello, lava pits. You're uncomfortably hot. I don't have water. That's always a bad thing when you're near lava pits, is to not have water. That's why the nether is a bad thing, because you're near lava pits constantly and you don't have water. Ow. There we go. Oh. Thank you. And out of here. Alright. We in it, boys. We in it to win it. I recalled we have a crafting table over here. Grand. Blocks. Veqs. Bam. Alright. Let's go ahead and... sure, we'll find a use for having so many ladders eventually. It's certainly going to be helpful. I'm gonna pick a direction and go. Let's go this way. Once I get through this part of the mine shaft and anything that goes further this direction, I will start strip mining after the fact. This is not dangerous. Trademark. Not dangerous at all. Not at all. Not a big fan of... oh. Yeah, see? Not a big fan of... there we go. This whole mineshaft dealio. Because there's a whole lot of holes up above that things can fall in from, or holes to either side where you're not quite sure where things are coming from. But, yep, I'm back in the mine shaft. For no particular reason beyond the fact that I decided to go mining again and forgot the fact that I could have died here. I'm gonna go ahead and start actually doing the thing that I said I was gonna do and strip mine. Not in an excessively efficient manner, but I actually don't know if it's better to mine on 13 or 11, so I'm gonna drop down and see what occurs. Experience is a good thing, something I should probably gather a decent amount of, because eventually, what with the cow farm and the sugarcane farm, I will be capable of doing high-level enchantments somewhat frequently, which does mean a cave spider spawner that I have saved will be able to make into an experience farm, although that will be a slow experience farm. And I would rather find something along the lines of maybe a skeleton farm, get that working, or figure out how to do something effective with blazes. So I've dealt with blaze farms before, and they're not particularly easy to make. By dealt with, I mean I've watched Lo follow a tutorial on how to do it, and then proceeded to not really help or contribute in any way. You know, like a good friend. Like a good partner. Clearly that's what I'm supposed to do. I do have a blast furnace, so we can keep going for a good long while down here in the mines. In the safety of an enclosed space where pausing is not an option. Instead, I shall tab out without pausing the game, so that we lose hunger and stuff. Actually, hunger is probably... No, never mind. The limiting factor is not hunger. We have a lot of wheat we can turn into bread. So, hunger is not the limiting factor for doing this. At this point, with 39 logs, the limiting factor is mostly the capability to find iron and coal, and my patience, which I do have a lot of, but what I don't have a lot of currently is followers. So be sure to hit that follow button if you're new to the stream. No, what I don't have, I mean, yes, I don't have a lot of followers, but I don't have a lot of energy at the moment. So, thinking of jokes, doing certain things. Not currently in the description of my capabilities, although I shall attempt to be entertaining nonetheless as I go through the process of doing normal Minecraft things. It's questionable whether or not that'll work out, but thus far I guess it's been mostly working out, since some people actually do stop and watch and are like, hey, this is pretty neat, so I'm glad at least to have that much. So I don't mind the fact that I can't expect to be the very best from the exact start, even though I am a bit of a perfectionist and would prefer to be the absolute best and perfect from the very start. And I can hear background noise, but I hope that it doesn't register on the microphone, because my family is loud, but I don't need that to be super noticeable on stream. That would be unfortunate. Anyway, as a perfectionist, I would prefer to be the very best from the start and do everything perfectly, but also, as a lazy individual, I probably don't put in enough effort to be able to do that from the very start. However, as a person I'm still trying. And that's kind of the best you can hope for. The most part is just try. Went off on a bit of a tangent there. Oh. It wasn't really a tangent because I didn't have a topic of conversation prior to bringing that up, but more of a rant that doesn't have much correlation with anything that I was speaking of previously, and might not really matter. But at least it's some amount of words to fill the space of silence that I typically leave in when I'm focused on something. So I don't want to leave that silence too much. Don't want to leave the silence alone. Which is probably one of the reasons I say so much. My thought process when I try to speak, I don't have words just on my mind all the time. It's kind of like I don't know, what do you call it? The output for thoughts to other media, thoughts to actual voiced ideas. The output is a little bit scrambled sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm trying to say words. I do have some ideas in my head, and I'd like to share them. I would really like to be able to show you what I'm thinking about, because some of these thoughts I feel like are interesting and fun and nice to think about, but often when I try to sit down and put words onto paper, when I try to write a story, it's just, yeah, you got this great idea in your head, and then what comes out on paper is, she walked across the room walkily and said hello to the man who was standing outside the window. The mirror was flat. Yeah. It doesn't work. Well, that's okay. At least I think it's okay. Someday I'll eventually get it. Or I never will. Really depends. If I do manage it someday, then obviously I will use this streaming format to shill, hey. That's unpleasant. How about you don't do that? Okay. Man. Not even scared. Not terrified at all. Yeah. Obviously, the best thing to do with a platform like this where I'm trying to entertain people is to shill different form of entertainment that some people probably won't be interested in due to the fact it's a specific kind of entertainment in this world of, you know, other things. I don't know what I'm talking about. I should stop and put these redstones into a block. Like, we don't need a whole lot of redstone, but I'm sure actually we will eventually need redstone. but you don't really need to gather it for its material usage, just the experience. So any more than 2 stacks of inventory space and you can just leave it behind. Also, picking it up is an effective way of eventually finding diamonds because ores spawn close together on occasion. So it's never a bad idea to pick up ores. You'll never know when you'll run out of iron and require more. Especially if you want to make complicated machinery or anything like that. I'm not a whiz with redstone, but I certainly can try. Because at some point I'm going to want to make things at a higher efficiency than I can currently muster with my ADD and incapability to do 5 different things at once. Although I am decent at multitasking, it's not perfect. Especially if you're actually playing a video game and have to hand do a whole lot of stuff. Plop, plop. Plop, plop. And we continue. This pickaxe is gonna run out of durability, and then I'm gonna need to stop and make more. But before that, I'm gonna need to make more torches. Hello, gold. Very useful in hardcore to have gold. Golden apples are excellent for regeneration and absorption if you can eat them before you die, which sometimes you don't have the chance to. There we go. More torches, more coal. Neat. Go ahead and collect up all of this. Let's see. I'm not sure how long I've been streaming for. I'm gonna check that before I continue with too much more. I've been live 1 hour and 30 minutes. Hello, people who are... Oh, I've seen you in the chat before. Electrical Longboard. Hello. I don't think you're talking, but I can see users in chat, so... Hope you're enjoying the stream. I think Lo went elsewhere. Did you leave? No, you're there. Hello, Lo. I think he might be napping, though. So that's fine. Naps are important. Especially if you understand the limits of your capabilities at a certain energy level. Got ourselves a bunch of coal. Always good to have some coal. Oh, I fell off. Okay. Never been good at parkour, but, you know, always good practice. Might save your life one day. And no, I wasn't talking about real life. Although, to be fair, parkour could potentially save your life in real life, too. Eventually. In some way. Not Minecraft parkour, but actual parkour. Because if you're good at parkour in real life, you're physically fit. And probably fairly good at balance. Unless you're some sort of physical anomaly who can move really fast while not being fit and hold your position without, I don't know. I truly am not sure where that thought process was going. But I'm never sure where my thought process goes, ever. I just exist, and sometimes I say things that are funny. Most of the time I say things that really aren't funny and should not be laughed at, yet are laughed at because reasons, I guess. That means I need to smelt some ore. Go ahead and place y'all in there. And this looks like a normal enough cave. I'm gonna punch some stone while I wait on the thing. So by the time I'm done breaking this, there should be more than enough iron to make a pickaxe. Yeah, more than enough. Perfect. Let me just make 2 iron hoes while I'm here. That makes the most logical sense. Rather than anything even mildly, remotely necessary for breaking blocks at an accelerated rate, aside from hay blocks. Of course, those you can break faster with a hoe. Alright. Got ourselves even more coal. Brilliant. Got a whole bunch of iron ingots and some redstone dust to turn into blocks. Let's go explore just a little bit into this cavern, which is completely and utterly disappointing. Truly, this is more disappointing than my son. I don't have a son. So, you know, for legal reasons, that's a joke. Ah, man. Gotta go ahead and do the full loop around the lava, as per typical Minecraft player standards. Gotta loop around to see if there's any diamonds. How it works. Don't question the reasoning. I don't understand it myself. All I know is it's a necessity to do so. So do it if you ever find a lava pool. Hold on. That's weird. Burning a whole stack of this stuff didn't make a noise. Gonna take the coal out so that we don't have to wait around a whole lot longer. Pick up this whole crafting bench. Oh, that's what it is. The actual limiting factor for staying down here for indefinitely. It's never gonna be my stamina, because eventually things do run out of durability and I run out of materials. I don't have infinite wood down here. Though I could bring saplings and change that, but that would take forever. What actually limits my capability to stay down here forever, aside viewer retention, is inventory space. It's the most exciting limitation that I have. The amount of inventory I can carry. Minecraft's been a game for like several years. More than 10 at this point, I think. Unless it came out after I was born. I don't remember. Wait. If it came out after I was born, it would be more than 19, more than 20. It would be more than... I don't think it came out before I was born. I'm pretty sure it came out after I was born. I'm not that young. I'm in college. My brother, a almost fully grown man of several years of age, desires chalky milk, and he can't make it for himself. And I do question sometimes why he is why he is the way he is. But I never really get an answer. All I get is chalky milk. Very, very strange individual. But, you know, whatever. I can make myself some chocolate milk when I make his, so, yeah. Win-win, I guess. Not really, because I have to make chocolate milk when he could easily just do it himself. Not that hard to make. And, well, in all fairness, I am talking about chocolate milk that is not just Nesquik powder in milk. It is straight up cocoa powder, a bit of sweetener, and milk, and sometimes I put in a flavored either vanilla extract, or if I feel like I really want something that's interesting in flavor, orange extract as well. And now I know orange and chocolate, that's not for everyone. Absolutely not for everyone. But for me, orange and chocolate is a good flavor combination, and I quite like it. So don't tell me what not to do, unless you're telling me not to commit murder, and then first of all, how do you know that I'm doing it? And I should probably stop talking about that kind of thing. I don't know, feels like a thing that might be not as great to talk about as maybe people might take it the wrong way, not know that I'm joking. For legal reasons, I do joke a lot, and unfortunately my sense of humor has stuck on that kind of humor. So I'm not perfect, though. I'm trying to cut back on the semi-violent-ish attitude and more just plain, like, I don't know. Well, it's not a violent attitude. It's not that. It's a sense of humor that involves mentioning certain topics, I guess, is the word for it. But whatever. As much as I try to alter things, I can only get so much better at a time, and things don't change overnight, and that applies to people. Although people do change. I hope my sense of humor is at least funny to some people. Enough that they keep on watching when I make good content. That's a joke, because I never make that. How do I manage that? Out of sheer luck, or some form of cosmic foresight, I managed to put this pickaxe right here on the 5th slot, and this one on the 2nd. And understand, the 5th and 2nd slot hotkeys that I've set up on the side of my mouse are right next to each other. Like, just up and down one button. And like a little bit like a phone keypad. If people watching have actually seen that. I know some people might not be as much of boomer status as my family happens to have, but you know. It's just, I found it funny that I managed to swap over to the 5th slot and continue having a pickaxe on the buttons that are right next to each other. It's not really a whole lot to talk about, but it was a topic, and I hadn't said a whole lot for a little bit, so, or, well, I think I was rambling on something that I didn't want to continue rambling on, so I grabbed onto the first thing that was interesting, or at least didn't seem bad as a topic. Hello, creeper. Just casually knock it away. Come on. You're dead. I've also realized, due to I think it was a Technoblade video on a more recent Minecraft version, mentioning things like that. Yeah, I've realized that you can't get a crit while you're sprinting in the newer Minecraft combat system. So, you know, my usual strategy of running at and jumping on creepers is just a little bit flawed. You know, I realize, oh wow, did I just, okay, so I walked past it into here. I suppose the cave was a little bit darker, but you missed diamonds! You missed diamonds! No, I'm not getting any chat messages about missing diamonds. I'm not getting any chat messages at all. There we go. More diamond. Good old 5 vein. Alright. Well, before I mine any more diamonds, I should probably get myself a fortune pickaxe so that I can have more diamonds. But for now, that's a decent amount. Gonna make a diamond. For PvE purposes, a sword is a decent weapon to use, because if you're ever swarmed by things, it's helpful. But at the same time, an axe does a whole lot more damage. And I don't plan on ever getting swarmed, but you know, I didn't plan on dying to an Enderman either, so plans change, I guess. I'm gonna keep on harping on that until the end of time, or at least the end of this world, because when I die here, I'm gonna have another thing to go on and on about when I inevitably end this run. It's a bit dark. I don't want to make the viewing experience unlikable. Alright. I'm gonna head back homeward bound, people. Because I have diamonds now, and I need to continue working with the farm, get some high-level enchantments. Try to spam my spacebar a lot so I can move faster. I'm not very good at spamming it. Especially if I hit E and manage to stop myself. That's a little better. Twitch motion reflexes. Twitch muscles. Muscles that are fast and quick and things. It's something I'm not particularly skilled in. I've never been good at PvP prior to 1.6, and I'm still not good at PvP even now that there's the update, but you know how it be. I did say I wasn't going to mine any more diamonds, but I found more, and I wanted them now, as opposed to later. So I'm gonna remind myself that this thing is here, I guess, and boop, boop, boop. I'm sure I will. This is the incorrect direction. I'm sure I will understand which way I'm supposed to go by making these little things made of cobblestone, because it's very clear to me exactly what I mean by placing these cobblestones, and I understand myself perfectly. Clearly. I've never gotten lost in my own caverns. That's a thing called sarcasm. I'm fluent in sarcasm. It's like more of my first language than even English is. I'm very bad at it. English, that is. I'm very bad at English. And here we see where the microphone cut out again. So, it was not a fun night trying to stream while sleepy, dealing with the technical difficulties. Got a little bit irritated. If you want to see the full VOD, you can head on over to my Twitch channel and just look at what I did. It's not really all that entertaining, but yeah, I don't know. I play Minecraft. It's generally fun. I'm gonna end the video early and cut off what is left of the video that does not, in fact, have my voice over it, and part of the slightly edited streams. And other than that, what? Right. Technically, there's something about YouTube statistics, and if you do a thing, it makes things better. I don't pay attention in class. Hope you enjoyed the stream, which is now a video, which will be turned into a better video later, at some point. Follow on Twitch, or subscribe, or don't. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. If you like the content, then you like it, and that's great. It makes me happy. It doesn't matter if you add to numbers. Anyway, that's all she wrote, and I'll see you guys probably next time. Unless you don't like it and you never come back. That's fine. Bye.